OK、皆さん、おはようございます。パスカルヴェロです。仙台フィル、next concert for Teiki is Copeland Third Symphony, a major work, major statement for Copeland at the time, you know, in the 40s, like during the Second World War. And he was commissioned the piece by Boston Symphony. And it was a major step for Copeland to achieve a big work because he composed ballet music, he composed film music, but never composed such big work as a symphony before. And for the 50th anniversary of仙台Fil, that's a good statement because that's a major step in American music. So it's also a step in the life of仙台Fil. 50 years old is not very old compared to most of European orchestra, even American orchestra, who starts like 1878 in Boston. So that's a long way. So Sendai is 若いですね。40歳若いです。それでは、the Copeland mixed with French music is interesting. Copeland came to Paris to study with Nadia Boulanger, so maybe he's the most American French combination, like Stravinsky would be a Russian-French combination. And then doing that in Boston is also interesting because Kouzevitsky was commissioning the piece. Kouzevitsky is the most French-Russian conductor, playing also double bass at this time. And Kouzevitsky led the Boston Symphony, and they played the Third Symphony in Tanglewood. So the heritage of Boston Symphony, Tanglewood, Kouzevitsky, of course, Maestro Ozawa, Bernstein, and myself, somehow, it makes sense for me, to make this combination of program. So the symphony itself is a bit strange because it doesn't sound like a real, classical or romantic style with a major theme and then development and so forth. No, it's like, I think of like a rhapsody, telling a story that's evolving. And of course we know the famous fanfare for the common man. For the common man means for people like you and me, like not for a fanfare for the king or for the president or whatever. It's for common people, mostly thinking that people were, going into Europe to fight, and that were rich and poor and workers and peasants and all kinds from all sides of the society. So it's a symphony meant to address to everybody, and the fanfare, that is the most well-known excerpt from the symphony, is built within the symphony itself. So it makes it exciting, when we reach the point where we play the fanfare, it's really exciting. Yeah, and among the program we have some printemps and été, summer and natsu, whatever seasons are in French music, and Debussy and Honegger and Darius Milhaud, that would have stand on the same benches than Copeland at some point at Nadia Boulanger. We have to double check that, but I would not be surprised that there were contact between those composers. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope many of you come to the excitement of this building program for the 50th anniversary of Sendai Fil. So, ありがとうございました。気をつけてください。